Hello, hello, fellow Kyvians. How are you doing? It is that month again. It is almost, it's not that month yet, it's almost December, the holiday months for those who celebrate Christmas and stuff like that. The radio has been playing a lot of Christmas music already. Not sure if I'm a huge fan of that, but that's irrelevant. So today I want to get to a new update that we released about a week ago now, I think. We are incredibly busy here at the tech team specifically for Kyvio 2.0, which is of course still our 95% of our focus. But that doesn't mean we're not releasing any cool updates for Kyvio 1.0. Of course, we are keeping up. We're fixing anything that pops up, and we're still adding pretty cool new features to it as well. So in this video, let's get over that. Sorry about the background, by the backdrop, a beautiful backdrop. I'm here in Chiang Mai, Thailand, for the last 1.5 months or so. Last week for me here. So next up will be the Netherlands for a few weeks for the holidays. And then after that, I'll be in Mexico City. So if you are around Mexico City, definitely hit me up and then we're going to get a beer for sure. Alright, so let's dive into it. So here's the blog post that we are about to release. It's not released yet as it's still missing some stuff, like as you can see, some screenshots. It's just a fun look how you can see how the draft's going for released blog post as well. But let's dive into the first one, Zapier integration. We have already announced it, but this is the official release for it. As you can see here, we are inside Kyvio, and when you choose the Zapier provider, you can just put in your Zapier key. Actually, you generate it here, and then copy it, and then you put it into Zapier when you log into your Zapier account, so the other way around. And then after that, like you just save it and everything is okay. We've also included some zaps for you already to use. So it's really easy just to click this button, use this zap. So for example, this is with Active Campaign, Active Campaign, Aweber, Sandy, Infusions, Confusionsoft. ManyChat as well, and there's many more on the Zapier website to be used as well. So really cool, very powerful. Right now the integration is with Smart Mailer specifically, so no smart funnels or smart memberships just yet. We will focus on those with Kyvio 2.0. As I mentioned before, everything we do right now in Kyvio 1.0 is kind of double work for us because we need to redo the same coding basically in the new system, and the new system is so different than from the old system. It's basically redoing it or doing it twice. So we try to minimize that. Obviously, we don't want to do double work too much, but still give you guys the good stuff. Alright, so that's the Zapier integration. I hope you like it. It took forever to get that done, but Zapier is not the easiest one to integrate with first step. But second step, mostly their approval system, their approval process is quite slow, and they really check everything, which is also a good thing because they make sure all their integrations they work very well as expected and are high quality. So that's obviously a good thing. Then the second one, which was really majorly requested by a lot of people, is ThriveCart Bumps. So I just set up here. I went to the Smart Membership module and just took a test product, like you can see the name here is test 123, no description or anything set. And then if you go to step 2, I've set ThriveCart as the accepted payment method. And then in price level 3, that's where you can see the difference. You have your normal price level, it's free set here, but you know that's just an example, of course. But what you can see in the pricing type, as apart from one-time subscription free, you now also have the ThriveCart Bump offer. Will only be available if you have selected ThriveCart on the payment options, of course. And then you can see here bump delivery, a new product level or another product. So it will just create a new product level for this one, or you can give them access to another product. As you can see here, there's some products that are in this particular account as an example. Then you can just select it. So really very easy to do. and a really nice integration, a little bit deeper integration with ThriveCart, as a lot of people do like ThriveCart. Now, we do believe ThriveCart in general is a very good solution. Their API needs a lot of work, to be honest, but I've been informed they're doing a huge update at the end of this year. Anyway, that was their planning. You know how it goes with planning sometimes, but we are definitely looking forward to that big update for ThriveCart, and then maybe we can do an even deeper integration because there's some stuff missing in their APIs, like for example chargebacks and stuff like that aren't properly handled by their API, so in turn we can't properly handle them. It's a little bit annoying, but that will be fixed as soon as they fix it. Then we have integrations for Smart Academy. I'm not going to go into that too deeply. I'm going to leave that up to Neil to explain. Smart Academy is a really cool new module for Kyvio, and I will just leave it up to Neil to explain exactly how and what that is for you. Then we also did a ConvertFox integration. So if we go here again, ConvertFox, you just fill out your project ID and your access token. You can get it under settings, API integrations, and access token. And what it does for you is that it allows you to have the ConvertFox live chat option in your membership area. So when a member of you logs in and they go to your membership area, it will have like a little button over here for live chat, and they can ask you questions. You can help them out. You can kind of give this as an extra service, right? It's a huge value add-on when a student of you can talk to you directly or to one of your staff members. So that's a huge value add-on. I know ConvertFox has a lot more options. Like triggers for specific emails and stuff like that. We are experimenting with that ourselves, just as us using offering you the application. So when somebody creates their first funnel, we have triggers like that, and we're experimenting with that. And in Kyvio 2.0, we will do a deeper integration with ConvertFox to also offer you those options directly. So that will be really cool. But the first step is there, and that's already a very nice integration for you. Oh yeah, a side note, this is only available to the monthly and yearly packages, just due to resources involved in this integration. So that's really important to know. Alright, improvements, let's have a look. Alright, so we had, I think it was one ticket only, but that person was right on. So he was only an owner of InstaMailer, so just a side product that is basically the same as SmartMailer. And Zapier wasn't available there, so we made that available for InstaMailer users as well. Autoresponder sequences were not triggered when a new subscriber came in via Zapier. Of course, that's been fixed now. Smart membership, we update our Stripe integration. They mandated some changes, some efficiency changes mostly, for handling Stripe IPN calls. Webhooks as they are called, but yeah, we fixed that, we updated that. Smart membership, the new checkout page had some issues on Safari. This has now been resolved since a while already. So a lot of these issues that I'm going over it's not that they have been only fixed since the release, right? A lot of these, especially the bugs and improvements, we often release directly. I think actually almost always release directly, depending on their priority and impact level, and we only announce them at time of the release. But like it's not like we wait and we keep those bugs alive until we do the release. No, we release them instantly. It's called continuous integration and continuous deployment, something that we've set up since, I don't know, 8-9 months or something like that. So that's just for your information. Let's see what else. Some grammar issues that have been fixed. Basically nobody in our team is native English, so that happens every now and again, so apologies for that, but yeah, like literally nobody in our about 20 people team is native English, so you know, that can happen. Our WordPress plugin has been updated. So a while back we had a moment when we were under DDoS attack. DDoS attacks, that's just a lot of computers sending you bullshit data to your servers to try to get the servers to go down and offline for everybody. We have protection, very good protection for this already built in, and when the protection gets activated, so to say, it can ask people, computers, for manual human verification, kind of like a CAPTCHA thing. That's only during the time of the attack, and that's just to protect blocking from real humans actually trying to visit our system if their requests look a little bit suspicious. That can happen, and that especially happens when with WordPress plugin trying to connect to our server at such a moment that looks suspicious to the system, and thus it will be blocked. That gave people using the WordPress plugin errors, obviously, and to prevent that from happening when we are under attack, the plugin will now support human verification. So you have to go inside of your plugin, inside your WordPress admin area, go to the plugin, and then it will ask you for the human verification. You do that, and then it will be fixed again. So that's an important update for the WordPress plugin. So make sure you'll have the newest version installed on your WordPress website. An improvement for Digistore integration. It didn't include the buyer's name. Now it will, so small thing, but still important, of course. Support module, a module that we don't officially support anymore at the moment, but we still fix important stuff, of course. There was some broken SSL on custom domains, so that's now fixed. Smart memberships. You can now use actions on manually added users as well. It's step 4. So that's here, this one, step 4, add these actions over here. And also for Kyvio 2.0, we'll definitely be extending this a lot. Actions are really, really powerful to be used, and a lot of automation can be done here and can save you a lot of work and headache. Alright, so where are we? Over here, 10. If you have an SMTP email provider that did not require confirmation email for your bounce forwarding settings, you were not able to add it because we kind of expected that everyone does, but apparently it doesn't. That's always the case, but we fixed that now as well. And then the 400 error. This is a mysterious, weird thing that very few people have, but there are still a few people that do experience it for sure, and it will say 400 error, headers or cookie is too large, and this only happens when you go to kyvio.com without HTTPS. Normally the browser will even just instantly go to HTTPS anyway, so that's also already a weird thing. I think we've only seen the error happen in Chrome. So it almost seems like it's a little bit of a Chrome bug maybe as well, but we've made some changes again, some optimizations. We're using even less cookies. We've reduced cookie size even further, so we're 100% in the clear with that. So we really hope that would reduce or completely eliminate this particular error. If you still get the error, all you have to do is type https / kyvio.com, and then the website will just work fine. It's just around that forward where the browser does something weird, and maybe it's a combination with our service, or maybe even the DDoS protection service. It's very possible as well. It's just extremely difficult for us to debug that and actually determine what the real reason is for it. But we hope it's solved now. If not, just let us know and we'll dive into it again, I guess. But yeah, for sure, for Kyvio 2.0 with the whole completely different architecture, that won't be an issue anymore for sure. Then the bug fixes. Smart funnels chasing template to a specific funnel page wasn't working. This is resolved. Smart emailer. Manually removing subscriber from one list, remove subscribers from all the lists. That was of course a little bit painful. It didn't remove the subscriber, by the way, it just removed them from the lists, but still that's obviously not intended, so that issue has been resolved. We had one day where team members weren't able to log in after the release. We quickly fixed this. Also, only one day. This was one day after the release again. The membership lessons looked all the same, so it kind of felt as if data was lost, but it wasn't. It was just a display issue. It was one line of 54 characters of code that kind of went wrong there, and was missed by testers as well, unfortunately. But it was fixed really fast though. Some user-specific issues had issues with deleting empty folders in their media manager. That issue has been fixed. This is an older issue a few weeks ago. So when a team user was deleted, it also deleted the funnel pages that team member created. Of course, that's no good, and we fixed this as soon as we found out, and we also put back the pages. Luckily, that was not an issue with our backup systems and everything in place. Also, some fixes for A/B testing, and the WordPress plugin had some issues with JavaScript tags inserted by the user. This is now supported, so this is all good. Alright, that's it for this release. Like I mentioned, we are very well on our way for Kyvio 2.0. The development, DevOps delivery has been done. We're about 90%, it's not 100% yet. There's still some things that need to be done. We hope that to be ready soon, as in like max a week or so. And then we can start on the production and staging area. And then we can start inviting our first beta users. I'm very excited for that. Our system, like especially the DevOps side, is on the front line what is technically possible in the world. So yeah, it looks extremely good. Obviously in the very beginning we'll still have plenty of bugs to solve. That's always with software. So I'm totally expecting that, but we have started testing now, and we'll have an amazing product for you guys very soon with Kyvio 2.0. I know it's taken a much longer time as expected. That has been due to some decisions we made in the middle of the process that set us back a few months, but it's all gonna be worth it. That I promise you. Alright, talk to you soon in the next video, and keep on creating and keep on selling. Ciao.